The whole third quarter, we were just sitting in the house. It was
a
repeat of every day waking up and doing the same things over and over again.
And seeing each other every day, 24/7.
Every day.
24/7.
Yeah.
It was a lot. 24/7.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, all that. Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. 2021.
We made it.
We made it. If you're listening to this, you made it. You're no longer in 2020. Thank you. Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
2020 was rough. But it was good. We had some good times. So today we wanted to kind of talk about our year review. Talk about 2020. What was some highlights, some good things, some bad things, some ugly things? I don't know.
2020 is a blur at this point, but there was also a whole chunk in there that it just seemed like it was like Groundhog Day. It just kept repeating itself. I was like, we're not out of this loop yet. So yes, we're going to do our best to share with you guys what happened to us in 2020 and bring you along on the journey with us.
I think how about this? We start with our firsts, because we had a lot of firsts this year.
Yes.
So our first New Year's.
Yes, we celebrated our first New Year together, which was very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We celebrated.
How did we celebrate it?
We brought it in church.
Amen. Yes, we did.
You were serving.
I was serving.
Yeah, but oh my gosh, you don't know. I don't know if I ever told you this, but while you were serving, they wanted to like pack the auditorium and make sure that all the seats were filled. Mm-hmm. And I purposely sat on the last row in the very back because I was like, nope, I got to save this seat for my husband. And they just kept coming back harassing me like, ma'am, you can't save seats. And I'm like, everybody else is saving a seat. I'm in the back. I'm saving my seat for my husband. And I was like, I had to name drop. I was like, Greg Okotie, who is out in the parking lot right now, okay? He's coming in once everybody gets settled in. Nobody's taking his seat. You didn't know that part.
Did that work though? Did the name drop work?
The name drop didn't work.
Now, it might work now.
It might work now.
Because it's been a year.
It's been a year.
An additional year, more people might know me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think.
But yes, I was able to save your seat, but I got some side eyes. I'm gonna tell you, people was upset about that. They was like, nobody's sitting there. Yes, he is. He is coming.
Okay, you get angry at church.
You know, listen, they was harassing me about that seat.
Pray for both of y'all.
They was harassing me.
Lord help them. All right, can we get back? So
yes.
First New Year's,
brought it in church.
Okay,
which was nice.
That was nice.
Yes, we had our first Valentine's Day.
We did. What did we do for Valentine's Day?
I know we exchanged cards because I still have our cards saved. Flowers. You gave me flowers. Yeah. What else did we do on Valentine's Day? It was our first, but I believe we just kind of hung out. I remember our cards though. Our cards were super sweet, and you gave me flowers.
That's all we did?
Yeah.
I thought we did something else. This is sad, y'all. I thought we did something else.
That was many months ago.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost a year ago.
But we did have our first anniversary.
Yes. Yay!
First anniversary in COVID.
One whole year.
In COVID.
Yeah, that wasn't any fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were planning our 1 year anniversary. We were gonna have a big party.
Mm-hmm. Family and friends gonna come through.
Yep, and then COVID was like, nah, sis, I'm here. And the whole world shut down.
Yeah.
What was it, like 2 weeks before our anniversary? No, it was a week before.
Yeah.
It was like maybe it was even like the week of our anniversary. It was like everything is now shut down. Everybody, mandatory lockdown. So that was fun.
Yeah. So instead we still enjoyed ourselves at home. We ate that wedding cake, the top of the wedding cake from our wedding day.
Yes.
We froze it. We covered it pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
So then we thawed it out, and it actually tastes pretty good.
We tore that cake up.
We tore it up. I wish I had more. It was still moist, and I mean it was still delicious. It was amazing. Because we didn't get to eat the cake at the wedding. That's a whole nother story. We're not gonna go. Yeah.
We didn't even get to cut our own wedding cake, did we? Did we?
I don't know.
I can't remember. It was a blur that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did eat our wedding cake, pop champagne, had a really nice dinner for our anniversary. So that was a fun couple of firsts that we had.
And do we have any more firsts?
Finding out that we're pregnant. That was an interesting roller coaster of emotions. Excited and scared all at the same time.
Yeah. Anything else for our first?
No, I think that was it.
So with our business, I know we transitioned more so in-house, right? So a little bit backstory. We started Act Pastry, actpastry.com, by the way. Click on the link in the description below.
Little plug.
When we started Act Pastry, we was mostly online as far as like having print providers to help us with the fulfillment of our orders. But then before COVID, we transitioned some of our designs and we wanted to do it in-house, which we didn't want to do in the beginning, but we was like, man, this is really cool if we do it in-house. So we got a heat press, we got a whole bunch of packing material and just everything that we needed to fulfill orders in-house. And that's what we started back in January?
Yeah, back in January, February, somewhere in there. Our bonus room is now turned into a complete workspace. It's nothing serious, just t-shirts and transfers and heat press, and it's a lot of stuff in there, but it's been a blessing, so.
But then when COVID hit, we really had to step it up. So our print providers that we were using, they were
Closed.
Well, not only closed, but they were exhausted. So when people were staying at home, everybody was
Buying everything online.
buying everything. Online shopping, retail therapy, whatever you want to call it. People were buying like crazy. But for us, people was buying from us as well. And so we definitely had to, so we had huge delays, like 15 to 25 business day delays. And we were panicking because we wanted to make sure that our customers were getting their items right away, or at a decent
amount of time.
Yeah, with shipping and everything. So we didn't know what to do. So we ended up really putting more products and more designs in-house. And so right now we are roughly 95% in-house. So everything that you buy from us, we are doing it ourselves. Eventually we'll get to 100%. It's been intense, but it's been fulfilling as well, just to get all the reviews, all the 5-star reviews that people has given us. It just really makes everything worth it. So that was definitely something that we had to really do in 2020, is transition the business in-house.
Earlier in 2020, you did experience a little hospital visit that wasn't so fun, but that was like due to stress, not due to COVID or anything like that. But yeah, you were a little...
Yeah, just tell my business.
Sorry.
So yeah, I don't know what was wrong with me. I had like shortness of breath and did not know what was happening. I first went to urgent care, and then they encouraged me to go to ER, and I stayed in ER overnight, ran a lot of tests, even a stress test, and they couldn't really figure out anything. So they kind of diagnosed just being stressed, which I can definitely say I was in early February. This is before COVID. I didn't really know much about it. I think I might have heard about it, but it wasn't because of COVID. It was because, I had 2 businesses. The learning center wasn't doing that great. And then just stress about everything, more responsibilities regards to being married. It's just everything. It was a lot going on. And I didn't even know that it was hitting me like that. Honestly, I didn't know that that stress that I was thinking, I was having mentally was affecting my body physically. I'm definitely being more cautious and more mindful of my stress levels, so I don't have to go back to the hospital.
Exactly. So side note there, please make sure that you all are taking care of yourselves, paying attention to your body, finding those ways to find those outlets and those releases. Because if you don't take the time to rest, your body will tell you to sit down on its own, and you may end up in the hospital, and we don't want that. So
no, not at all. What else happened?
Celebrated our birthdays. Our birthdays are back to back. April for you, May for me.
What else?
We did have some family loss. My uncle passed, which was hard. So that wasn't any fun. One thing that we did find, because the second quarter of the year, everything was on lockdown.
Yeah.
We found out that we had very different hobbies and interests. So finding different ways to keep ourselves entertained, without always depending on one another. So I found out that I really enjoy jigsaw puzzles. So yeah, I did a few of those.
I also bought you a bunch of them, especially a customized one, which we're not gonna talk about.
See, here you go again.
I won't show y'all.
Okay, we're gonna keep going.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Yes, so I enjoy puzzles. Greg did buy me a few puzzles.
A customized one.
He bought me a customized one that I am still in the process of working on.
Still trying to figure out what my outlets are. You know, I'm a person that always is working. I don't really stop. And then also I need my own time to reset, right? So not only just spend time with Deanna, but just find a way to be alone and be able to find my own peace and own time to reset and recharge. And so that's something that I've been working on. I worked on in 2020 and still working on, to be honest with you. It's still a work in progress for me. Deanna, she's fine. She family and friends and YouTube or social media is her outlet. So she's always get recharged all the time.
And just being around you. Yeah. I can't always use you as my recharge, but yes. Yeah.
One of the major events for us in 2020, and it was more so the second half of the year, was I had to close my business. So I had a math learning center that I had for over 3.5 years, and it was amazing to be able to teach kids math and kind of inspire them, encourage them to know that they can be able to learn math too, and math is easy and math is fun. But it was based on COVID and based on low enrollments. I just couldn't sustain. It was a lot of overhead costs that I had, and I just couldn't be able to maintain it. So unfortunately, I made the difficult decision to close the business, and that was something that definitely hurt me personally, because that was my first entrepreneurial venture that I did. It was something that I truly believed in and thought that it was going to grow and be successful and have multiple centers and all that good stuff. But then financially it kind of put a bind on us, right? So a lot of money wasn't coming in as far as profit wise to be able to kind of help with household expenses. So that definitely was something that was probably one of the major events in our lives in 2020 was me closing my center.
Yeah, that was a tough time, I know, for you, and then also just like being here to support you, like seeing that was your baby, that was something that you put your heart and soul into, and to see that you had to unfortunately close it was difficult. But I would definitely say that that's not that it was a failure. It was something that you definitely learned from and that you grew from, and you had a lot of lessons that you took away from that you're incorporating right now into how you're running and operating at Pacery. So yeah, that was intense. Let's see.
Really, is it?
I don't know what else to say.
That was intense. You have nothing else to say?
Intense. I don't know. It was rough. It was rough. That was a rough time.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see.
Moving on.
Yeah. What else did we do? Fourth quarter. I mean, that was pretty much the whole third quarter. We were just sitting in the house. It was a repeat of every day waking up and doing the same things over and over again.
And seeing each other every day, 24/7. Every day. 24/7.
Yeah. But yeah, by the time we got, I digress. So around Q4, I think this is around the time that we decided that we were both getting a little cabin fever, a little stir crazy, sit in the house, just the two of us. And I think around October-ish, we decided that we were going to actually, get the courage to venture out and go on a couple of trips. We ended up we went on 2 trips. Went to Greensboro and to the beach, right?
Yeah. I mean, things were opening back up in North Carolina, and we still wanted to be cautious, and so we definitely didn't go out and party or anything like that. But we wanted to just kind of like stop seeing these 4 walls, right, and be able to see something different. So yeah, we went to Greensboro. We went to a golf resort, but then by that time, Deanna was pregnant, so she couldn't go golfing.
So I got to watch people play golf, a little bit. Look at the 4 walls of the hotel room. We didn't do too much, but it was just nice to look at something different,
Right. Yeah, we went to the beach.
Went to the beach, which was nice. Went with my sister and her family.
Yeah, it was cool. Just it was cold because it was October, but it was still nice to get out there and just like I said, just see the waters, kind of see different things, pretty much. Thanksgiving and Christmas of 2020, we spent it together. Just
two of us.
Just the two of us. Just us two. Yeah. So yeah, family wasn't around. You know, we everyone wanted to play it safe. If our parents wanted to stay at home, you know, because the COVID cases are rising. So it was just us two, and Deanna decided to cook a whole Thanksgiving meal with all the fixings, and it's just us two. All like, I mean, regular family size sides.
I cut it down to serve 2 people.
That was not 2 people.
Okay, maybe it was cut it down to serve 4 people.
Like 6.
It was like 4. We didn't eat it for that long. It like lasted us for like a few days afterwards.
A few days?
It was a few days.
It's like 4 days.
Okay, a few was 4. Yes, I did do a little bit too much when it came to the cooking. But I mean, it still made it feel a little like homey, and we still called everybody and FaceTimed all of our family. But you know, it's everybody experienced it. You know, a very different Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. We celebrated our second Christmas.
Yeah, we just celebrated that. Another set of matching pajamas. That was yeah, we do that every year, right?
Yes.
Just, every
I would
year.
like for us to create some traditions. So
And the tradition is
matching pajamas, take a picture in it. I know that it sounds cheesy, but I just want to look back and be like, oh, these are really cute over the years. This is something that we did. And then, you know, we can do this with the little one too. You know, Sandy's been in our pictures, so we can, you know, watch the family grow and expand.
okay.
Last year we did a ugly Christmas sweater party, which was so fun. But this year we couldn't do that because of COVID. So I wanted that to be our tradition.
Yeah.
So hopefully in 2021 we may be able to do something like that again. If not, we'll improvise maybe and
Do something different.
so thank you guys for sticking around all the way to the end of this video and watching us as we shared all of our ups and downs through the year of 2020. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that you can stay up to date with all of our videos. We will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, y'all. So if you listen to this video, you made it. You finished 2020. I think for all of us, 2020 was, in a lighthearted way, was a year of change, right? I think that's the best way of saying it. Whether it's for the better or for the worse, you know, it was still a year of change. And I just want to encourage people to not focus on what happened in 2020, but know that those changes were to prepare you for what's going to happen in 2021. Be able to focus on that, learn from what happened in 2020, and use that as a tool for 2021 to be better, to be stronger, to be more mindful, to take care of your loved ones, take care of yourself, and just be able to know that, you know, life is short, and so slow down and focus on the things that matters most to you.
That was a great motivational moment.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. With that being said, we want to also hear from you guys. So please take the time, share your comments below, and let us know what were some of your highlights, some of your more like uplifting moments in 2020, so that we can all share and celebrate with you.
Yeah, but I also, but I think so when so when COVID, so it's disgusting.
Excuse me. Sorry, it just came out of nowhere.
Oh, my mouth was open.
Sorry, it came out of nowhere.
So you want to start with good things and then go to bad, or bad things and good, or just mix it up?
I think we should just mix it up.
Just mix it up.
Probably just like start from like first quarter and work our way on down.
First quarter?
First quarter.
You're such a businesswoman.
Sorry.
Kind of like it.
Rare.
Stop. Focus.